embarrassment of a video. It's like literally private on my channel and you can't watch it. Ew, okay, she needs to stop talking. Man, I forgot how ugly the dorms are. The canopy thing kind of popped off. This was a little bit to film. Oh my god, not the hustle and create. This is straight up a meme. What up, hooligans? It's Jennifer. I'm back in my DIY studio. I haven't been here in a while. And today, well, sorry, that's really aggressive. My Invisalign is out and this is the album. Today, I am taking a walk down, oh my god, not me walking. Anyway, I'm gonna be taking a trip down memory lane, reviewing, recapping, revisiting, and ranking. This video is very R-rated, as you can see. I need to be cut off from making some dad jokes for a while. I'm going to be going over all of the room makeovers that I've ever done on my channel. Anything that's a full transformation before and after vibe. I'm very excited. I don't tend to go and rewatch my content-based videos. Sometimes I'll go and rewatch my vlogs for the memes. But these ones, like, some of these are so old. I think my first one is from 2017. Girly was, how old was I? You know, I do not care to do math at this current moment, so I'm gonna just leave it at that. I have made a lot of room makeover videos from my time on YouTube, and I thought it's the end of the year. It's December of 2021. I thought it'd be a good time to just like review everything and look at how far we've come, how much I've improved, how much I yet to have improved. Maybe feel a little bit proud of myself if I'm lucky. I have made a tier list. I don't know if you guys have seen previous people on YouTube make these kinds of videos before, but basically it's where you can make different categories and you rank things. People have done it for like Marvel movies, snacks. Cody Co's done a bunch of them. I asked you guys a little while ago on my Instagram story, follow me on Instagram at JENerationDIY if you would like to, for some category names because I was feeling a little uncreative. Y'all are a funny bunch, I will say. Here is my tier list. At the top of our list, we have the S tier, which is I'd write a song about this room. Thank you to Little Green Dean for suggesting this title. Most of you guys know by now, I wrote a breakup song about a chair. It's because Girly has never been in a relationship and like is desperately like, no, actually we're not desperate. We're not desperate. She's just like never been in love. You know what? It's fine. It's actually fine. And I'm not just trying to convince myself of that. So I wrote a song about this chair I found at the thrift store. Anyway, the song is out at someone I never had. You can go listen to it. But it's gotta be something really special for me to write a song about it. So at the top of the list, we have that. For the next tier, we have Caught a Vibe. This has just been like tattooed into my brain for the past 2 months. Anything that I'm doing, if I'm eating Doritos, caught a vibe. That's catching the ultimate vibe, honestly. Next up we have Girl Bossed. I would like to thank Josie Edwards for the suggestion. We all know the term girl boss either from 2015 or the evolution of the meaning now. It used to have a good meaning as like, oh, like you're such a boss babe, like we're hustling, we're like grinding, and we're like being successful girlies. And now it's kind of like a meme. Not kind of, it's like 100% a meme. I feel that is a good analogy for a room that might have had its moment back then when I did it, but now has not aged as gracefully, or I don't really like it anymore. It's layered, basically. It's not like amazing, it's not the worst. Next here, it's the thought that counts. Thank you, Shreya, for the suggestion. You know, I think that says it all. And at the absolute bottom of the list, we have You're Done. Thank you, Maddie Rickson, for the suggestion. Basically, like, why does this exist? Like, you need to be cut off. Those are our categories. I have all of the thumbnails laid out here. We have 11 room makeovers in total, which actually is not as many as I thought. I think because I split up a lot of my room makeovers into different parts because they take so long. I have them in chronological order from oldest to newest. Actually, that's a lie. I'm gonna do that right now. All right, we are ready to get started. I have all of my room makeovers in order from oldest to newest. First off, we're starting off in 2017 with my dorm room makeover. This is from my dorm room back at NYU. I'm scared. Oh. She's actually skin popped off. Ew, okay, she needs to stop talking. I'm just gonna play the before and after to get an idea of the actual room. Man, I forgot how ugly dorms are. Okay, that was... What a transition. What a transition. Okay. Oh, she kind of popped off a little bit. Wait, I totally forgot that I had that like canvas mural thing on my wall. Interesting, interesting. Okay, I think the bed part is really cool. The desk part, I remember that I did that little marble thing on the desk. Honestly, it was very helpful for me when I was filming videos because it was like a nice background for my DIYs. I feel like I did the best that I could for what I had to work with, aka the dorm room furniture. The bed kind of popped off. The canopy thing kind of popped off. The lights on the ceiling very popped off. That was the only light source in the room because we didn't have any ceiling lighting. I'm gonna say girl boss. I did the best that I could, and it was, and you know what? Caught a vibe. Because I feel like the room was very vibey and like, you know what, I'm just leave it at that. I'm gonna just feel a little bit good about myself and let's move on. For it being my first room makeover, it was a decent effort. Decent. Next up, we have my first full-blown room makeover because I would say the dorm room wasn't really, I just like added a bunch of decor. I actually split this video up into like 3 parts, I'm pretty sure, because I did a bunch of decor videos and organization things. I'm gonna go to the last one of the series.
Guys, I am a cupcake flavor because I'm wearing red
Oh no, okay. I'm not gonna watch myself talk. Why was I like that? Oh my god, not the hustle and create. If that doesn't say girl boss, I don't know what does. Okay, let's go to some before and afters. All right, here's the before. Wait, I totally forgot how dark my room used to be and like the layout of my room because it's so different now. And this is back in 2018, 2017. So I haven't seen this in like 4 years. Okay, and then let's see an after. Pretty much what my room looks like now. So a very big transformation. This was like the first big room makeover undertaking that I did. So I am very proud of myself for this still because my room still looks like this more or less. I think at the time I'd put it in, I'd write a song about this room. Now I feel like it's kind of stuck around past its time. Like I feel like it's kind of time for a new room look. I'll say that now it's gone into caught a vibe status. This was a very decent effort. All right, next up we have my studio room makeover, which is this room that I'm in right now. But I've made over this room twice, so this is the first time that I did it, which is the bigger makeover. This was a very big undertaking, and the makeover is split into 3 parts. So I'm just gonna skip to the 3rd video and look at the final before and after. Whoa! It used to be so very like 70s vibes. Okay, it pretty much looks the same in some parts of the room. I have gotten rid of a bunch of the decor though. Oh, interesting. Okay, interesting. I feel like at the time I thought I popped off. Looking back on it now, my style has changed a little bit where I still have the urge to paint everything white, which I did in this video, and I think it makes everything so much brighter, which I'm grateful that I did that because filming wise, like it's great for lighting and whatnot, but just style wise, it's so plain. It feels very empty in that video, and I think I could have done so much better to make it better styled, but I kind of worked with what I had at the time. Like I was on a much lower budget back then, but I think it's like still a very impressive transformation. Bro, this pegboard is what really did it, I think. Honestly, my dad did most of the work, so I'm gonna have to give props to him. I'm kind of between caught a vibe and girl boss. I wanna say, are all of them just gonna go in caught a vibe though? I wanna put her in girl boss because it's like not my style anymore, but at the time I think I popped off. Like, don't get me wrong, I put a lot of effort into that and I was very proud of myself. Like it was a big transformation, but there could have been more to Next up we have an embarrassment of a video that I don't even, it's like literally private on my channel and you can't watch it. I doubt that many of you guys even remember this video. I did a dorm room makeover that is actually the guest room of our house. This was actually a sponsored video. I'm not even gonna name the sponsor because it's just like, I can't even believe there was like a point where I partnered with them. It's just, she doesn't, it's like, nor. Okay, this is an exclusive clip that you will not be able to see anywhere else. I'm just gonna skip to the before and after. Wait. Okay, wait a second, she kind of popped off. I forgot like how cute it looked after. The sign that I made in that video, I'm still so, wait. Guys, I kind of popped off in this video. Bruh. Okay, the sign that I made in this video, like the little LED word sign, I did this back in 2018 and it's so funny because I see people making it now on TikTok. I feel like a lot of DIYs are just like making the rounds. They do it and then people forget about it for like a couple years and then they do it again. It's gonna come back in like 2026, I'm gonna predict. Okay, this makeover is like a lot better than I remembered. And it's sad because that room does not look like this anymore because it's like a glorified storage closet right now. But I love the plants in it. I love the sign that I made and the Polaroid wall. I mean, Polaroid walls can never look bad, but it's just kind of embarrassing. Like the sponsor just like they're such an unethical company. I realized later that I just can't believe I made a video with them. I'm gonna say it's, I'm between it's the thought that counts and girl bossed. You know what? I'm gonna say girl boss because it looks good, but just like I have bad memories attached to it and it's also private for a reason. All right, next up we have my LA room makeover, and this one was also sponsored and I didn't film it myself. So the style of the video is like kind of different. I mean, it's not kind of, it's very different. It's very professional and it's very short. But let's ignore the video style for a second and let's just look at the room transformation. Dude. Okay, the room, like, honestly, the room decor in this room just like is amazing and I love it. It's mostly stuff that's not DIY, which is why it probably looks more professional. And I still have basically all of the furniture and decor pieces, but it's all locked up in a storage closet. I really like how this room turned out. Like, I wish I had this room for longer, but I had to move out of that apartment. Popped off, honestly. I'm kind of confused because on the one hand, I really like how the room turned out, but on the other hand, there's not much like DIY element to it, which I don't even know if that's a factor in these decisions. I'm gonna say girl bossed because it's like, I do really like the room, but it's like the style of the video was not my favorite. I guess we're counting the video style now. You know what, it's my own ranking system, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? I'm not gonna doubt myself anymore. Next up we have the iconic, I don't know if I can call my own videos iconic. Actually, we're gonna tone it down a little bit. Next up we have the notorious bathroom makeover. Girly, this series took me like, I want to say like almost 2 years. It might be just 1 year, but this was a little bit to film. I really challenged myself so much. I literally took out the floors, took out the toilet, replaced the toilet, ripped out the countertop and put in a new countertop and a new sink. I did not sleep for like 3 months because I was working on this every day. I cannot wait to watch this. I already know where I'm gonna put this on the tier list. Okay, let's look at the before. Whoa! She popped off so hard. This is like my dream bathroom. I think this is the only room so far that's been like, oh my god, this is my dream room. Like, I can't believe I did that. Like, everything is perfect. Like, I don't want to hype myself up that much, but like, I'm gonna do it. It's like Pinterest worthy. This is like what I've seen on Pinterest that I wanted to do, and I feel like I did exactly what I wanted to do. That freaking toilet, bro. Toilet took me a week to like, I did so much research and like, I just I feel like I'm ranting too much. Needless to say, I'm so proud of this bathroom. And then we eventually installed a new bathtub too, which looks really good. I love the bathroom. I love it. God damn, she worked so hard on this series. She is going in, let's say it together. I'd write a song about this room. There's just no way I'm not gonna put it at the absolute top of the list with the amount of blood, sweat, and tears I put into that series. So look for a bathroom song coming soon. The next one is, bro, this is straight up a meme. We have my LA apartment makeover. Attempted makeover. I have that in the thumbnail, so don't you go thinking this is clickbait. Let's revisit this series, okay? I can't wait to watch this video and laugh at myself. My life started to become a comedy when this happened. Let's look at the before and after. It had so much potential. And then what did I do with it? Absolutely nothing. If anything, it went back, like it went like into the negatives. Like it's supposed to like grow more positive, but like it's literally.
So yeah, this is what the apartment is.
If you watched this video, you know that this was basically, I got an apartment in LA right before the pandemic hit. And then it hit and then I had to go back to Canada. I went back to Canada and then I just like couldn't go back to LA. So it was sitting empty for like basically a whole year with me pouring my rent money down the drain. And I was planning on doing like a whole makeover series and then the panini happened. At the end of the day, I'm really grateful that like I was safe and like that's the top priority. But like so many missed opportunities. This is honestly just a comedy. Like the situation is just a comedy. So this was also the video where I found the chair and lost the chair and wrote the song about the chair. Honestly, I feel like I need to move on from the chair era of my life and like write about things that are actually not furniture pieces. Okay, let's rank this video. This does not deserve anything other than you're done. You're done. Actually, okay, maybe I need to give it a little bit more credit because the chair song did come from this video. Maybe I put it in, it's the thought that counts. Well, okay, but like the song, maybe this, okay, but we're ranking the room. Okay, the only reason why it's not in You're Done is because, actually it should be in You're Done. You're Done. Next up we have my brother's room makeover. I am so proud of this room makeover because I look at it every day and think, wow, my brother should be way more grateful than he is for this room. I'm just kidding. No, but he's kept it in very good shape. I'm very surprised. He's actually very clean. I forgot he had pink walls. This is kind of crazy. She snapped. She fucking snapped. What the fuck? Bloody hell. Wow, 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 wow. I love this room and I wish it was my room. This was me going outside of my comfort zone. I had never done a colored wall before and like I'd never done a statement wall. So this was me taking a big risk. I still painted the rest of the room white because like I have to, you know, that's basically my crutch. I think we did such a good job, my dad and I. My brother's reaction in the video was not it, but he does love the room. He just is not very good at expressing himself like a lot of teenage boys and men in general. I think the risk paid off really well and I love the room. I think it's beautiful. I'd write a song about this room even. And then we have my round 2 of my studio room makeover where this wall was created. A lot of you guys always ask, how did you do that? Go check out this video. Oh, by the way, I'll link all of my room makeovers below. This was a hybrid video of deep cleaning and makeover vibe. So a lot of the transformation was just in me actually cleaning. Okay, yeah, basically it's just very messy in the beginning because like, wait, that's like, I forgot how messy. Wait, she kind of snapped. Wait, this room looks so good. This is literally what it looks like now. My room is pretty clean right now, which is kind of rare.
Okay, clearly.
I forgot how messy it was because that was during the peak of my quarantine depression. But like, Wow, I really like the new painted pegboard. I feel like it just gives the room more color and it's a statement wall rather than just all white like it was before. It was a nice transformation because it was really messy before, but it's interesting because I didn't really do that much. I just did the pegboard, but I think it did a lot for the room to alter the vibe and just elevate it. I think that's a case of working smarter, not harder. I'm almost inclined to put it in caught a vibe. Okay, this is weird because I'm in between it's the thought that counts and caught a vibe. So should I just put it in girl bossed? But then it doesn't have girl bossed energy. You know what I mean? It has caught a vibe energy or it's the thought that counts energy. I feel like my rankings don't really make sense, but I'm gonna put it in caught a vibe. The little that I did went a long way. And also I cleaned a lot, which is like a big undertaking for me. Okay, next up we have my Vancouver apartment room makeover. So if you guys remember, I rented an Airbnb for a month in downtown Vancouver and like I basically fell in love with my life there. Because this was a rental, I really couldn't do that much to it. And I did a couple of like DIYs and added some room decor. I mean, it is what it is. Like it's like fine. Some parts are cute, but a lot of parts are not. I still really like my bedspread from this video. I still use it now. I do like the canvases and the little moon phases wall art thing. You know what really kicked my ass was that stupid flower mirror that I literally hope it goes to hell. I'm sorry, that makes me a bad person. And then also, oh, dude, when I was like taking it off the wall because I had to move out, I'm literally so stupid. I didn't use like command strips. I just used these sticky wall backing sticker things. So when I'm like pulling it off of the wall, like obviously that tape is like not meant for the walls, right? So I like pulled some of the paint off. And it wasn't just like the thin chunk, it was like I pulled like part of the wall off. Okay, but then I painted over it and it like looked kind of fine. But I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of bad for a second there. This is definitely going in the bottom tiers. I'm between you're done and it's the thought that counts. You know, parts of the room are cute and I worked with what I had. It's the thought that counts. And we're up to my latest room makeover, which was my music room makeover. I finished this like 2 months ago and now it's kind of like a guest room, music room. My sister's currently living in it because she's visiting. We started off with a very like 70s dark looking room. Okay, that's kind of pretty. I still really like this room. It's so vibey, especially at night with the lights. Like it's so pretty and I love writing songs in here. Like it's, bless me. And then on the other side of the room, we have the office side, which I think also looks super good. Like I've never worked with a brick wall before and I think it just like, bro, this room is so vibey. I love just sitting in here. It's just like, it's so cozy. It's like the ultimate cozy vibe. And this is definitely so outside of my comfort zone, like not where, actually, I feel like I'm seeing the trend where I'm like starting to steer away from like the all white rooms and I'm very proud of myself for taking a risk because I feel like I tend to play it safe in all of life in general. I feel like this belongs in, I'd write a song about this room because I have been writing a lot of songs in this room. Those are all of the room makeovers I've done. Wow, what a selection. We've got videos in every slot, which says a lot. I think we've really run the gamut when it comes to good room makeovers and bad room makeovers. I'm glad to see that most of them are in the top 3 slots, but I think it also says a lot that not all of them are at the top because I've got improvement to go. Let me know what you guys think, what you agree with, what you don't agree with, and if you want to see more room makeovers. They do take me a really long time, but I think they're really satisfying to see done. Thank you so much for sticking with me and watching my room makeovers and any of my videos in general. I super appreciate you guys. I love you guys so much. And like, it's just kind of crazy. It's just kind of crazy. That's it. It's just kind of crazy. Things are crazy. Ooh, what if I ranked like all of the DIYs I've ever done? Or should I do like all of the DIYs that I've actually kept? Like I'll go through my house and find the ones that I've actually kept and I'll like review them and stuff. Let me know. Anyway, make sure to go stream my music under Gen Z. It's out on every streaming platform and the music videos are also out. It's my passion and I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. If you're watching this in 2022, I hope you're having a great new year. If you're watching it in 2021, I hope that next year is great and I hope that this year was also great. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Woo!